In other news, students enjoying their summer break, school administrators preparing for the fall. That includes Escambia County Schools Director of Alternative Education, Carrie Coots, and she also oversees disciplinary programs and reports disciplinary data to the Department of Education. Tanner Stewart joining us. And Tanner, Coots talked with you today about the bullying issue in Escambia County and what the district is doing to combat that.
So we laid out the data today, and Carrie Coots tells me despite what you may see here in our story, school leaders are working to make our local schools a safe haven for all. 112. That's the number of incidents involving bullying in Escambia County schools in the 2022-23 school year. We compiled the data from the Department of Education. The number has more than doubled since the previous school year. Despite this, Escambia County Schools Director of Alternative Education says the numbers may not tell the whole story.
I think any time when we begin to really pay attention about how we're documenting it and that we're reporting what we're actually seeing, which is part of that process that we just talked about, I think you may see numbers expand or grow, and maybe it's not a true picture of what actually is occurring, but we're just documenting.
Carrie Coots oversees curriculum for students in the juvenile justice system and also tracks violent incidents in Escambia County schools. Coots says the 112 reports isn't an accurate depiction of the definition of bullying.
We would define bullying as a repeated incident that happens over a period of time. It can be physical, verbal, anything that causes a student to feel intimidated or might result in an environment at school that they don't feel safe. A one-time name calling as you're walking down the hallway, things like that, an accidental push or shove when you're walking through the hallway, changing classes, those things I think can be blown out of proportion at times, but we want to address any types of behaviors.
There's a stark difference in numbers between Escambia County and neighboring Northwest Florida school districts in the same school year. Escambia County schools acknowledge the difference in numbers in their district versus surrounding areas, telling me the high numbers shouldn't cast a dark shadow over Escambia County schools, but rather showcase administrators' efforts to tackle the issue.
We don't want to send a message that things are not occurring in our school district that we don't want. We want it to be accurate so that we can then provide the resources that we need to not have so many of those incidences. We need to address it, and we need to be honest that it's an issue.
And I reached out today to our surrounding school districts from Santa Rosa to Walton counties about how they track reports of bullying. Okaloosa County responding, saying they established disciplinary codes for addressing bullying incidents and follow investigation procedures outlined by the Florida Department of Education to ensure consistency in handling such serious matters. In the studio, I'm Tanner Stewart.